Hi, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji. I'm here today doing a reading for our Capricorns, and this is for the month of June 2016. And this is going to include, of course, our general reading and then also your aspects for the month of June for your career and finances, for your health, and then also for your relationships. So we have those three main areas that we work with in this reading, and then sometimes other random stuff comes up, as those of you that have watched my readings before know. The angels will answer whatever's on your heart, and so lots of times other little random topics come up. And we haven't had that too much, but I'm getting the message that I need to tell you that today, because I think there's going to be some random stuff that's popping up. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Again, for those of you that don't know me, I am, of course, an intuitive, a psychic, a medium. I am also a feng shui expert, and so oftentimes I will drop in feng shui tips, or they'll guide me to give you feng shui, ideas or advice, or share information around that with you. I'm also a business and life coach, so I have a lot of expertise. I've literally spent tens of thousands of dollars in training and have lots and lots of knowledge around that as well. So, and I've been self-employed since 2005, so 11 years, so quite some time, so I have some experience in that. And if there's ever any need that you have for any business advice or coaching, what I do is a little bit different. I'm just being called to share this with you now. Every single session that I do with my coaching clients, we connect in with your angels and guides. So we usually spend about 30 minutes with them, connecting in and getting information and guidance around whatever's going on for you. And then we spend an hour doing the coaching piece of it. And that's about kind of getting rid of your limiting beliefs, clearing out those limiting beliefs. And it's also, of course, the connection to your heart, so teaching you how to connect in with your own intuition, your own higher wisdom. And that's part of what I'm doing with these readings. That's part of why I'm called to do these for you, is so that you can get used to trusting your heart. Because a lot of this information, when you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, that makes so much sense. Like, that's what I've been feeling, and it's that confirmation that you need. And so that's part of the purpose of these free readings for you all, is to help you connect, get that connection going yourself, because we all have this ability. You have the same ability that I do to connect in with your angels and guides. And so that's part of my work here, is facilitating that for you. And so that is a big piece of what I do, is helping you connect with your angels and guides. And then the other piece I do with coaching, they're wanting me to finish that loop. So the other piece I do with the coaching then, of course, is two pieces actually. I do the feng shui, and so we set your environment up, your home environment, to energetically support you and what the things are that you want to draw into your life, the things you want to be, do, and have. So having that environment that energetically supports you helps bring those things in faster. It's kind of like speeding up the law of attraction, is what I think of feng shui as, right? And then I also, of course, have tons of business knowledge and expertise. And so if you are a business owner, those are my favorite people to work with. Solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, people that have smaller businesses. I love to work with those people. And I just have lots of marketing ideas, lots of ideas on how to connect with your clients, how to attract more clients, both from a feng shui basis and a practical real life basis. So there's my soapbox. I'm done with that. They're telling me I can move on now. So here we go. So this is sort of your general aspects for the month of June 2016, and this is for our Capricorns. And we have the Seven of Earth. Lots of Earth cards coming up for you today. So Earth cards are all about how you make your money and what you need to know to be here on Earth, right? And I just want to quickly check. So 7 is knowledge. So isn't that interesting? So you can get this bagua. This is a feng shui, like it's a mental map of your space. And you can get this on my website. You can go out there and grab your free gift, my 9 fast feng shui fixes to attract abundance. Easy for me to say, right? So you can go out and grab this. But 7 is the knowledge area of your bagua. And so I feel like what's the theme of this reading just starting out with this card with the 7, is about knowledge. And what I'm getting around this for you is that, so right now you guys are kind of chomping at the bit. It's almost like your horses in the, before they put the thing up at the horse track. That's what I'm feeling like. You're like, oh, come on already, let's get moving, let's get moving. And they're saying it's just a temporary pause in action. And we are still in some retrogrades here, so that is, that is normal for this time right now. And it's really a time to do more of that inner reflection. And do not worry, do not fear, Capricorns, because come, later in August and September, things are going to speed up. So take this time now to do that inner work, to do your prep, to get your forms and whatever you need to do in place, your systems in place before the onset of all this activity that's coming. So it's unnecessary worry. You're going to be fine, okay? So you've planted tons of seeds and they're going to start sprouting in the fall, which sounds like an odd time, like normally it would be spring, but with these retrogrades, we're going to have a huge influx of energy and activity. And they're telling me like around the August 15th, it's going to start, and it's just going to build momentum through September, where we're really going to be flying. So just know that take your breaths now, right? Breathe in, breathe out, right? Okay, and then we have the Magician. This is Archangel Raziel. And the Magician card, I love, love, love this card because it's really about you having a magic wand, essentially. So you're able to create the things that you want to create in your life. So talking about manifesting, when you're talking about that, it's really just you're at a spot right now where you're ready to manifest whatever it is you want. So you have the skills, you have the resources, you have the knowledge, or you have the ability to manifest that and bring that in for you to be able to manifest the things that you want. So life is really magical this month of June for you. Really, really magical. So fun card for y'all. So then we have the Ace of Earth, another Earth card. So again, about how you make your money and what you need to do to be here on Earth. And I always feel like, Earth energy, and we think of this in Feng Shui too as an element. Earth is very grounding. When you think of Earth people, they're very much like the motherly type, right? They're the ones, if there was a fire, they would be the ones to make sure everyone got out of the building. Okay, that's our Earth people. They like to take care of other people. So this Earth card in particular, the Ace of Earth, is about the inflow of abundance. So they're saying, at this point, you're in a positive action, but that's going to be changing. You're creating the magic, you're manifesting, and then the inflow of abundance comes. And this, I am getting around this too, is it's about you taking the reins. So it's like, and this can be about starting a new business. It can be about just, getting in on a business, I'm just seeing contracts or documents, things that you might be signing in regards to this. And it is, I'm getting around taking the reins of this and hanging on because it's going to be a wild ride. So there you go. All right. Let's move on to our finances and although we've already been talking about finances, but your career and financial aspects for the month of June for Capricorn 2016. Alrighty. Okay, we've got here? We've got Archangel Uriel, and this is Brilliant Idea. So this card is really about wanting you to pay attention to those ideas that are coming in for you, okay? So sometimes we get an idea and we think, oh, somebody's already had to have done this. They must have already thought of this. And it seems like a great idea. We're super excited about it, and then we forget. We don't take action. We just let it go. Don't do that. This is a brilliant idea. It's divinely guided. You are meant to bring this into the world. So please, please, please stop denying everyone else this gift, okay? Because that's what you're doing. It's not about you. It's not about you at all. This is about you needing to bring this to the world. And even if it's something that somebody has done in some way, shape, or form before, they have never done it like you are going to do it. And I'm getting chills all around this. They're being really forceful around this, but there's no one else that can do it like you. Okay? Let that sink in. There's no one else that can do this like you can. So please, please, please take that brilliant idea and put it out into the world. The world and the people in it need this idea. So please do that. Okay. And then we have Beloved One. This is Archangel Chamuel. I love Archangel Chamuel. Well, I love all the angels, of course. I'm sorry. But it's just a beautiful card. And this is really, so they're just blending things all in here together. So this is just a mosh pit reading for you. It's all going to just come in at all different times, I'm guessing. So this is about you are drawing in your soulmate. And so really, well, and not just necessarily drawing in, but Archangel Chamuel is helping you with that soulmate relationship. So if you're currently in a relationship, he's helping you heal it. If this is the relationship you're meant to be in, because I'm getting that some of you are transitioning or needing to move out of a relationship. You know who you are. You know it's just not, it's not a good thing for you, but he's helping with the soulmate relationship. So if you're not with your soulmate, he's helping you take the steps to attract that person and to connect with that person. And then for those of you that are in the relationship but you've just gotten off track, he's helping you get back together. And then those of you that need to leave the relationship, he's going to help you with that transition and then eventually get to your soulmate, because you do have a soulmate out there. You're not meant to be alone. And sometimes in this lifetime you may choose that you're not ready for that relationship, or you just, yeah, it's a choice. I mean, we all have free will. So for those of you that haven't connected and won't connect with your soulmate, it's not because that soulmate isn't there. It's because of some of the choices that you've made. Okay, and then talking about mosh pit. Okay, so we are back to the career now. So this is a career transition card. Okay, just let that sink in. So this is a time period where you are going to transition your career. And a big piece of this for you, and I feel like it relates to this brilliant idea as well, is you're meant to do more in the world than you're doing right now. Okay? So if you're not living your life purpose, you need to this is the time to shift. This is the time to change that. Because life's too short. It doesn't last forever. And you need to get working on your life purpose. That's what you came here for. You didn't come here to do some job you hate, with people you don't like, in an environment that's hot, that's toxic. That's not what you came here for. It's not. Okay? So please, and they're, they give me words sometimes, and sometimes I'm like, really? I gotta say that? But they're like, get a pair, grow a pair. So they're talking about getting some balls and go ahead and do it. Like, take that leap and get out of that situation that you're in. So just putting that out there for you, Capricorn. Tell it like it is, right? Oh. I really, I don't typically question what they're telling me. I'm just relaying information. That's all I'm doing. But sometimes some of the things that they want me to say, I'm like, really? But I know that it speaks to you. And so I know that that's, grow a pair of balls is what they're wanting to enforce in you. And you'll, I guess, get that. But those are not words that I typically use. All right, moving on. We are moving now to the health aspects for the month of June for our Capricorns, 2016. All right, and so related to your work, leave a stressful situation behind. So I just feel like your work is making you sick. It just is. For those of you that are still in corporate, it's that environment, and I feel the energy of that. Oh, it's so heavy. It's like a huge weight, and you come in there and your vibration immediately drops. Like when you come into your workspace, boom, it's dropping. that is not going to be good long term. And so there, for your health, you need to leave. I remember when I was in corporate years and years ago, I worked in insurance claims for about 17 years. And it got to the point at the end of my career when I literally would go into the office every day and have a headache. I would be fine. Wake up, I'd be fine, whatever. I'd walk in the building, boom, I'd get a headache. And it was just, you know, the environment, the energy in the space was toxic. And of course, my vibration was raising. And so just the disparity, I was starting to feel that a lot more. And I knew for a fact, if I had stayed there, I would have gotten really sick. And it might have killed me. Like, I really felt like that it was going to kill me if I stayed there. And so this, I can't stress to you how important it is to get out of that toxic environment. Okay? You need to leave that behind. All right. And then massage. So that's the other thing to help you sort of relax and let that tension go from your body, is to get a massage. And this is just really good for releasing, you know, stuck energy in your body too. And there's so many wonderful masseuses out there. There really is. And if you haven't ever tried this, oh my gosh, you have to do it because it's amazing. And make sure that you're paying attention to who the right person is for you to see. So I have a couple different people that I see, just depending on schedule and whatever. And so I really follow my guidance around that, about who I'm supposed to see when, type of thing. All right. And then you need to get some help around the house. Because again, it's just, you know, you work all week and then you're doing all this stuff around the house. Come on, like, somebody else can clean your toilets. Somebody else can mow your lawn, right? There's lots of other things that other people can do for you. And you can ask your spouse too. I mean, and your kids, they can help. They live there, right? So get some help. All right. Let's move on. So this is our romance reading now for Capricorn for June 2016. Alrighty, so they've already been talking to you about the romance piece of things, right? Well, we'll see what else we got going here for you. And I don't, as you see me turning these cards around, I don't read upside down cards, reverse cards, I don't do that. The angels give me the information that I need to relay to you, so I don't read the reverse cards, just so you know that. Okay, so this is the attraction card. And what this is really about, Capricorns, is it's about when you are in a place where you are just fully enjoying the juice of life, like you are just loving life. That is the space where you're relaxed and open to attract that soulmate, that love of your life, okay? So part of what you need to do is just enjoy this moment right now, right here. Like, you're watching this reading and you're enjoying it, right? I hope you are, right? And so you're enjoying this moment fully. And that means, so what does that mean? That means is that you're focusing, for instance, when you're watching this reading, that's all you're doing. You're not listening to music, you don't have the TV on, you're not talking to other people while you're doing it. You're focusing on taking in this information right now, okay? That's what it means to be present, to focus on one thing at a time. Forget the flippin' multitasking. Multitasking. It doesn't work anyway, and it takes you out of the present moment to be trying to do multiple things. It's your split energy, right? Focus your energy on one thing, one person at a time. When you are out to dinner with somebody, leave your phone in the purse, like, you know, or off or whatever. Pay attention to that person that you're with. You're actually with somebody. Be there with them, okay? So that's about enjoying the present moment. And then I do see a wedding in your future. So this is a fun card. And lots of times a wedding, you know, may not mean in the traditional sense. Sometimes it's just that deeper commitment that's coming through. But for lots of you, it does mean a wedding, you know, we're actually getting married. And so this person that you're connected to is just, you know, it's a good, solid relationship. And you feel that. Those of you that are in that already now feel that. And the others of you, when you're dating people, you can tell if that's like, if you have that like connection, you can tell, or if you're trying, or if it feels like it's pushing or pulling, right? If it feels like it's pushing or pulling, let that relationship go, because it's not supposed to be so hard, right? So getting that. And then some of you Capricorns out there are going to reconcile with someone from your past. And so this may mean that there is a relationship from when, you were in high school or something like that, college, whatever. Someone from your past is re-entering in your life, and there is a reconciliation. You always had a strong bond with that person. Maybe it was a first love or something like that. And I've heard of many stories where people, reconnect after years. They've been married to different people, and then they end up coming back together and reconnecting and just really enjoying their life. And there were things that they needed to learn from those other relationships. So it's all in perfect time is what we have there. Okay, so we've got a couple extra cards for you. Oh, you guys are gonna love me. The sobriety card's coming up. Yeah. So sobriety, and this came up for, I can't remember who else. I've done 9 readings now, so can't recall what other reading it came up in. But I just want to say to you, the alcohol blocks your connection with your higher wisdom. Okay. And it may numb you and make you feel better in the moment, but in the long run it doesn't. It actually makes you feel worse. It's actually a kind of a depressant. And so what they're encouraging you is to let go of that, because you don't need that to have fun. You don't need that to enjoy life. And in fact, you can be a lot more present and a lot more, joyful in your life without it, right? Because then you have your faculties about you, and you can be there present with the people that you are with. Yeah, and there's lots of other ways to reduce the stress. And when you get out of that awful job, that's going to really help. You're not going to need to drink as much when you get out of that job. Just saying. Okay, so here we've got the courage card for you. Of course, that would come through for you, because you do need courage to do these things. It takes courage to tell your friends, I don't drink anymore, right? It takes courage to tell your boss, I'm leaving, right? I'm finding another job. It takes courage to actually go out and seek and do what it is you want to do, regardless of what other people are saying in your life, okay? Only you know what's right for you. You're the only one that knows that. Okay, and this is Archangel Ariel, and just really, she wants you to be courageous. She wants you to stand up for what you believe in, okay? And the things that you want in your life, that's what you believe in. That's part of your beliefs, right? Those are the things that you want to draw into your life. Everyone has different, it'd be a boring world if we all wanted the same thing. Everyone wants different things, right? I love to travel. Some people don't. Some people love staying home. I love to travel. I don't so much like camping, right? So there's just different things for different people. All right. And then the last card we have regarding the relationship thing is really about getting to know each other. And so what they're encouraging you with this card is to take a deep dive with this other person and really get into those deep, soul type questions, right? So that you know more about this person as on a soul level, rather than just surfacey stuff. Really getting into those deep conversations is really going to help strengthen that bond that you have with the person. Okay, so Capricorn, that's what we have for June 2016. Remember to take some time to relax, get a massage, have fun, and enjoy your life. Much love to you. Did you enjoy your angel reading? I'm sure questions have popped up for you about specifics in your own life. To get answers personalized just for you, click below to schedule your appointment. You can use coupon code ANGEL20 to save 20% on any one of my readings. For more information about me and Finding Your Fiji services, go to findingyourfiji.com. Enjoy your day.